Hey guys, it's Jeannie. Welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. So it is time for Tuesday Talks, and Tuesday Talks is a group that I started with my friend Janelle over at Mrs. J. Rides Reads. Each Tuesday we discuss book-related topics, and I'll link to that group in the description box below. You guys can come check that out. So this week's topic is on books you think would be better if told in a different perspective. I don't like to think of it that way. I like to think of it how things could be different if told in a different perspective. I think the authors write the books where they think how they should be wrote, and who am I to tell them, you should write it in a different perspective. But I did choose a couple of books here, but only as interesting. It would be interesting to read it in a different perspective. If that makes sense to you guys. Because I love the books in the perspective that they're told, but I think it'd be an interesting twist, and maybe things figured out or answered, and that kind of thing. So let's just get started. The first one I've got here is the Die series by Lisa Jackson, at least book 1 and 2. I thought it would be interesting to be in the mind of the serial killer. I love stories that are wrote like that. I love to see the perspective of the crazy guy, because I think it just kind of makes you feel a lot more if you are in the head of the psychomaniac. The book as it is absolutely wonderful because it follows Alvarez and Pascali, and they're great detectives, a great protagonist, but just to be inside of the head of this killer, I think would be an interesting twist for the story, because you would feel so much and see where these thoughts are coming from and why. So that was why I chose that one. The next one that I chose is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. There's some questions, because I've only read 1 through 4 right now, and it's been a struggle for the Fiery Cross, which I do want to get through it. I've decided I do want to get through that book and continue. But books 1 through 4 are fabulous. And just to see the story through the eyes of Jamie would answer questions that I have. There are questions that I have, and it's mostly between the book and the series and the show. Has formed questions in my mind that have not been answered yet. And I think through Jamie's perspective, those questions would be answered, if that makes sense to you guys. And it would be interesting to see this from another angle rather than just Claire's side, although Claire's the one that's traveling. But I think it would be something really interesting. I love seeing perspective through Claire's eyes. I think it's fabulous. The books are beautifully written, and but just think about that. For those of you who read Outlander, to see this through Jamie's eyes. Yeah, those are the only 2 books that I chose for this. Again, this is not me saying, oh, it should have been through this other perspective because the book would be better. That is not it at all. That is not, I did not want to do a video like that. I'm sure there will be some who will be able to do that, where they would like to see a different perspective. But for me, it's not that at all. It's just that it would be an interesting twist in a tale, pretty much. And you would see things differently, understand some things differently, I think. And that is what my thoughts are on choosing these for different perspectives. It has nothing to do with how the books would be better written if it was a different perspective, which is what the topic was, but I didn't want to do it that way, so I did it this way instead. If you guys have read either one of these series, let me know, because I would love to talk about it. They're both fantastic so far as I've gotten in this, and this one I finished, so, but I do plan to continue on with this. But yeah, that is my Tuesday Talks for today, guys. So you guys let me know what your thoughts are on switching perspectives up, what you think of that, how you think that would change a story. Just let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.